ซีรีส์
Again, damn it.
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly.
ลิกกี้แลมเบิร์ต
Not easily forgotten that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah. Old man can't stand it.
The
Final
final trail
Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me though. Not
อย่าบอกว่า
expecting
ใกล้
anyone
จ
to
บ
lay
แล้วอะ
siege and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Bad
Shame
ending
those
แน่เลยกู
assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our
เอา
walls.
อีเวน
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
Been thinking. You gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in and scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
เฮ้ย
That makes sense.
กูเดินทำมึงไปไกลมากเลยนะฮะ make senseอะไรอ่ะโอ้โหฮาปี้ อเมเลียจาขอบโอ้
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too long.
Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way.
Licky Lambert
Damn it! Moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes. Water hag.
Great. Last thing we needed. All right. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Spear Tip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose. Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
Fall off a bit. Sail's fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. Right, almost there. Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside,
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom? Like, step softly or you'll wake old spear tip?
sheesh, you're pricklier than yen.
Ugh, don't fall in love with me. Let's go.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Whatever you want to do.
We'll investigate, just in case.
You know, Vesemir's right. You do poke the damn hive, almost always. Fine. Let's go.
Boy.
Hey, little guy. It's all right. You're safe now.
No! No!
Fine. Consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, well, what do you know?
We can talk about that later. Got the foglets to take care of now.
An illusion! Who would have thunk?
You're not gonna let this drop anytime soon, are you?
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of Rivia was duped like a child. Think we ought to get Dandelion to write a ballad about it. How's that sound?
When someone's life might be threatened, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Enough said.
Of course, the noble white wolf never abandons a man in need. He's more saint than witcher.
Changing subjects. Did I see right? Was that boy?
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglets remembered his voice and appearance.
Charming. Let's get out of here.
Needn't ask me twice. In fact, I didn't even want to come here.
Lambert, enough.
Geralt? Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready? Oh, you fat fuck.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
Wall looks a little shaky. Ard, maybe?
And a wake old spear tip?
What?
Mine not stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped. Ah!
What?
Something fell in my eye. A splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha. Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Would have been nice. Ah, so soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever. Oh, good to be back above ground.
Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen. What? What are you doing?
Killing monsters.
Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on.
Ha! See him shit and run as soon as he saw us?
Never known a troll to do that.
Witches is to walk no more. Stops? East Mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Which is this thing one say, thing two do, thing three do, sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
เอาละ
We walk throws. News goes no far more. Which is understanding?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we trolls come know the witches say castle. Locks lots there. Let him rock.
Enjoying this little chat, cause it's not getting us anywhere.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Throw rock, throw. Witches see strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good? Only you. Witchers is monster kills. Trolls, monsters. Yes, true is. No face make. We do go this. Use sharp back clubs leave here. Use pass. No agrees, we smash.
All right. We'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want to know. Lick metal. Mouth stings.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
I think you might have missed your calling. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Your memory's shit. They only kill harmful monsters. Well, we made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest. How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air? Geralt?
Wait. ลืมอ่านนะกูยืนรอมึงบ่น
Phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Axie, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life a short while ago.
Yeah, Axie's useful. And dangerous.
What makes you say that?
It tempts you to overuse it. Force a merchant to reduce his price. Make an arrogant noble drink from the gutter. Teach someone to show you respect. Can become hard to resist.
I don't. Life's too short.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to care more him.
Think it's that bad being a Witcher?
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame I had no choice.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some Witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return? Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer.
All right. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
Need to get our swords. Witcher with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
Witches is his sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Don't worry. I don't need convincing. Come on, Geralt, let's go.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
Must be Eskel's prince. No one else has left the keep recently. Hey-ya! Come on. Let's go. Faster. Come on, Roach. That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpion? Beautiful animal. Footprints and hoofprints. A goat. Interesting. Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while. Let's go! Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent. Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, stench. Eskel's tracks. The nose knows. Didn't tie itself to this stake.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, and hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See your memories back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
Yen's keeping you pretty busy, huh?
Started shouting out orders with just 1 foot out of the teleport. I tried to get a word in edgewise, to which she said...
One should not interrupt a lady.
Exactly. Times like these, I'm glad this ugly mug of mine keeps the women away.
Looks aren't everything. Certainly not to all women.
You're right. But most like a full purse, too. Don't have much to brag about in that domain, either. Shh. Hear that? Incoming. Damn it! It's taking off! Hit the wings! Foul, overgrown reptiles. Hate it when they do that. Might have saved us some trouble. Let us kill it now.
Then maybe gut itself and
Bleeding
run a
heavily
spit down its
from an
throat and out
artery.
its ass.
Blood's light colored. Can't fly much further.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved this lost knight once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find at home and all that. No kid this time, but his mare had just foaled.
Eskel and Scorpion, bound by fate. Land enchanting
Not
tale.
very gracefully. Look at the tracks. It broke its wing, I think. The old hen she cackled. She cackled on the fence. The old hen she cackled.
Fled to its lair, looks like. Wanna look around some.
Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand. Alright, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Yen tell you why she wants this?
Mean you don't know? And that, doesn't bug you?
No, it doesn't. I trust her.
And they say people learn from their mistakes.
What was that?
Nothing, nothing.
Great. Let's go.
Great, let's go.
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to Kaer Morhen wins!
Take
กิน
it
ก่อน
easy.
เว้ย
Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Not a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
You're a fucking show dancer. But one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
Come on. Not gonna take anything from you. Buy me around sometime and we'll call it good.
Done deal.
โอ้โหโอ้ไปกันอย่างไวอะฮะลึกลับซับซ้อนซะเหลือเกิน
God damn it! You piece of shit!
Uh-oh.
Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid. The other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
Taken care of.
Is that so? My, the initiative. That leaves one other trifle to resolve. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
Who you plan to contact? Or is that a secret too?
No secret at all. Ida Emian. Remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not so sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potesta Quisitor.
Potesta Quisitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are.
Mm-hmm.
Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for? Ah, one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Geralt.
Nothing here. Nothing here. Got a signal. Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now.
Volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
Shh. Can we talk? I'm looking for Ciri. Ashen hair, scar on her cheek. Seen her? How can I help you? You think universals exist as real and distinct entities, or only as mental constructs? Mm-hmm. So do I. So long. Getting warmer. Warmer. Mounted witchering just never took off. Mounted witchering just never took off. Warmer. Hot. Witchering just never took off. Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
No, he probably knew. But that's the sort of prank you only pull on someone you like.
You don't suppose he... Lambert? Really? I'm flattered. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kednel Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Don Eptenid, Bondro Isne Iachus.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensevern. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end, or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade, for you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
All is ready. We should gather the others and begin. Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow. You don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards. In an hour. Or two.
Or three.
I'll hold you to that.
Well, well. Lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides, not our business. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
We're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been?
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
We were talking about Uma, weren't we?
The night is young. Got time to talk about everything.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of brasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years. Decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten. And that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gold. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yoko fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
All right, change the subject.
Because you refuse to admit I'm right? Whatever. Fine.
Stop being a smartass. Poor.
Colder and up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the drought.
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things.
Guessing that's quite a list.
It is.
Hello, young'uns. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good men, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels.
Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir is enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. Because without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body gaff.
All right, guys. Bedtime.
Speak for yourself. Night's still young as I see it.
But we're not. And tomorrow's a big day.
Fine. Drinking with my mirror image is just no fun. At least it wasn't last time.
See? Even you can't stand yourself. Good night.
Damn. What a dream. See everyone's up and at 'em.
Take it you had a productive evening?
Yes. We talked about Uma till late.
So I guess you didn't get a chance to see to the beams in the tower.
No. But we'll, get to that, I promise. Right, Lambert?
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Guess your gravestone and hemlock method didn't work.
Not entirely, but I did learn something. While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we?
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Oh,
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's body. How did you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex calculations. Extrapolated some data. Ran simulations.
Meaning you guessed.
Decoctions of the glasses.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
See you later, Vesemir.
อ้าวเราจะบลูยังไงไม่เข้าใจครับเวพอยต์ก็ไม่มีอยู่ที่โต๊ะนั่นก่อนแล้วกันThe decoction of the glasses. Decoction of the glasses. แป๊บนึงนะถึงขั้นต้องไปเซิร์ช YouTube ดูครับว่ามันคืออะไรครับ Decoction of the Glasses นะครับมันอยู่ใน Quest ครับเขามาตรงนี้เนี่ยเห็นไหมเนี่ยโอ้โหแทนที่มึงจะบอกเป็นคำแนะนำขึ้นมาว่าให้เข้าไปที่ Ackerman อะไรเป็นรายละเอียดขึ้นมามันไม่มีใครรู้หรอกแม่งเอ้ยพวกคุณเยอะเหลือเกินเกมแม่ง เยอะเหลือเกินเอาไปซ่อนไว้ตรงนั้นใครจะรู้วะ decoction อะไรของมึง
Potions ready. Tools too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel, make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
Administer
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock, killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly.
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Geralt, next potion. OECK Finn.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he... Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags on it. I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No, the trial. If that's Ciri in there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
I trust Yen. She knows what she's doing.
Don't doubt that. But do we know what she's doing? She tell you how likely this is to work?
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well. No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it. Or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
อ๋อมันจะสำเร็จไหมวะกูก็ลุ้นเนี่ยเอ้ย
Yen.
แล้วผมก็ไม่รู้ว่าเลือกช้อยส์ถูกหรือเปล่าที่เอาไอ้ตัวเล็กนี้มาครับ
No, I'm just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Pinching's apparently effective.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Heard about the time Ciri and I went ice skating?
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first. Then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on...
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery. Never severe. Kaniatag. Never severe. Kawal. Arriva. Endir.
Die.
No. No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Kowal. Kowal. Kaniatad.
Never severe. Kowal, Kaniatad.
David, arriba, Endie.
Geralt, the phylactery, open it!
Caditad, Taran Anadil, Dis.
เฮ้ยเวิร์กอยู่แต่เป็นใครแล้วมันมีส่วนเกี่ยวข้องอะไรโอ้
Havelock?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. In hell. A sage.
Where is Ciri?
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
The hunt. What's it want from Ciri?
Her blood. Elder blood. To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Siran. In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her. But the curse. The hunt has not found the Isle as yet. It is a matter of time. They...
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Is he gonna make it?
I can't. No. You saw. Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but...
The trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before. Too many.
Toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through. Do you understand?
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Havelock? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
What's your suggestion?
Ciri can't flee forever. One day she'll stumble, and she won't get a second chance. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice? Besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic.
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively. And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Havelock to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf. And give Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
เฮ้ยมึงสนุกว่ะมาตื่นเต้นอะไรตอนนี้วะเนี่ย สกีกเล็กๆมันสนุกขึ้นมากๆเลยนะกูเพิ่งมาเข้าถึงตอนนี้แหละไอ้เซอร์เล่นมาตั้งแต่ต้นนี่แบบผมไม่ค่อยอินเลยเพราะผมไม่ได้เล่นภาค 1 ภาค 2มาผมไปย้อนดูภาค 1 ภาค 2ใน YouTube มาก็เข้าใจครับว่ามันเริ่มต้นทุกอย่างมันมีจุดเริ่มต้นนะแล้วมันก็เหมือนกับมันก็ให้คนผูกพันอ่ะพอมาภาค 3แล้วเขาทำได้ดีขนาดนี้มันก็เลยแบบยอดเยี่ยมไปเลยไงโอเคเราเลเวล21ใช่ไหมแต่มันก็ดูเหมือนจะไปทำได้Brother in Arms ไปยิงโนวิงการ์ดกันตื่นเต้นครับไม่รู้อะไรจะตามมาต่อโอ้โหได้1,500เลยวะเยอะมากUgly baby แค่ตามหาซิริเนี่ยนะมึงทำเป็นเนื้อเรื่องใหญ่โตขนาดนี้ได้สุดยอดเลยเกมแม่งนี่กูกว่าจะออกไปถึงป้าย Fast Travel ได้นี่สุดจริงๆว่ะเกมประสาทมึงลึกมากอะไม่มีช็อตคัทสำหรับตัวละครเพื่อความสะดวกสบายเลยครับแบบกระโดดโหนเชือกมาแล้วถึง Fast Travel เลยต้องเดินออกลึกมากไอเวนไปที่โนวิงการ์ดก่อนใช่ไหมเคลโมเฮนโนวิงการ์ดเนี่ยพอเราเข้ามามีบอกเว้ยมีบอกคราวนี้มี
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift but Yennefer and the Witchers
โอ้
managed
ดีใจ
to do
ที่
it.
เหมือนกับว่าผมเลือก
The
ช้อย
ugliest
ส์
man alive
ที่เอา
revealed
ไอ้ตัวเล็ก
himself
นี้
to
มา
be
ก็
not man
คือ
but elf and an elven
ก็น่า
sage
จะ
at
ใกล้
that.
เคียง
Avalok,
อย่างน้อยมันก็มี
this
ผ
was
ล
his
น่ะ
name, was the
ไม่
elven
รู้ว่า
mage
ต้องเดิน
who had
ทาง
helped
ต่อ
Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
เครอทมันเนื้อเรื่องมันสนุกนะแต่ผมไม่ค่อยชอบระบบมันเท่าไหร่เท่านั้นเองครับระบบที่มันเหมือนกับใส่มาเยอะมากเยอะจนแบบยุ่งยากมากเรื่องของไอเทมต่างๆนานาที่มันมีการแบบซับซ้อนมากเลยครับรายละเอียดมันสูงมากเลยมันสูงเกินไปมันสำหรับเด็กเนิร์ดแต่ครับคือมันไม่ใช่แบบอีซี่มาง่ายๆไอเทมระดับแรก็พอแล้วมาใส่เหมือน God of War อย่างเงี้ยง่ายดีเข้าใจฮะได้ไอเทมมาเรารู้แล้วมันระดับสีอะไรที่ควรใส่ไม่ควรใส่อะไรอย่างงี้เหมือนเดียโบอย่างนั้นน่ะไอเดียโบก็ยังเข้าใจง่ายนะแต่มันก็จะมีรูปแบบที่มันซับซ้อนขึ้นไปอีกที่แบบต้องไปคราฟต้องไปใส่เมจิกนู่นเมจิกนี่มันก็เป็นรูปแบบของเกมที่แบบ เขาพยายามจะทำให้มันสำหรับคนที่ต้องการขั้นสูงอ่ะแต่ว่าขั้นพื้นฐานแบบคนที่เก็บไอเทมมาแล้วใช้ได้เลยง่ายๆมันก็มีไงแต่ทีนี้ The Witcher นี่มันซับซ้อนเยอะมากครับเรื่องรายละเอียดไอเทมนี่มันดูมันแยกดิของคราฟของนู่นของนี่โอ้โหมันเยอะจังเลยอ่ะคือรายละเอียดมันสูงจนน่ารำคาญเลยคือคนมาใหม่เนี่ยแบบเปิดโลกมาแล้วว่าโอ้โหเชี่ยอะไรวะเนี่ยเยอะจังงงอ่ะไอคนสร้างคนผลิตอาจจะรู้อยู่แล้วคือเคยใส่มาแล้วเขาค่อยๆไปทีละสเต็ป1 2 3 4ไปเรื่อยๆใช่ไหมตั้งแต่ภาคหนึ่งถ้าคนเล่นที่ตั้งแต่ภาคหนึ่งมาเขาก็จะเหมือนว่าเขาค่อยๆเรียนรู้ซึมซับมาแต่คนที่มาเปิดภาค3เลยคือแบบเชี่ยอะไรวะเนี่ยเยอะจัง คือมาขั้น10แล้วอะไรอย่างเงี้ยนับ10เลยอะตั้งแต่เริ่ม
Yes? Who are you here for?
Triss.
Told her from the start. No men, no pets. 'Tis a decent house for decent folk.
Don't worry, won't stay long.
Khôiแม่งเลย
Geralt, I've got a problem. Can we talk?
ได้คุยกันก่อน
Yes, Geralt?
Feel all right?
So. Why do you ask?
Maybe we should talk about something else.
Gladly. I was about to ask the same.
You, holding up all right?
It'll be a hard slog for everyone.
You know what I mean.
What am I supposed to say? I mean, I knew you and Yennefer. You'd end up back together. It was a lost cause. Always.
I guess so. I just don't want you to...
Can we not dwell on it? I need to focus on other things now.
Right. Understood. See, you kept the Rose of Remembrance I gave you in Flotsam.
Seems so long ago. Probably because so much has changed.
So, sentimental value. That why you kept it?
Partly. Though, more as a warning.
Been in Novigrad long?
Long enough to know how not to get caught and survive.
And before you came here, where were you?
Oh, places where I managed to get by without your help too. Which doesn't mean I'm not happy to see you.
What did you want to talk about?
I got a strange message. I don't quite know what to think.
Who was it from?
Ingrid Vegelbud's servant. Apparently, Lady Vegelbud's prepared to donate a tidy sum. She wants to help mages escape from Novigrad.
Guessing this wouldn't be a selfless act of charity.
You guess right. And that's my problem. Vegelbud needs a favor from me. No details in the letter, unfortunately. I'm supposed to meet the servant at the fish market. Says he needs to explain everything face to face, but these days I can't be sure meeting him's a good idea.
What are you afraid of exactly?
That it's a trap. On the one hand, it's an opportunity I can't afford to let slip. We need the coin. On the other...
Nobody expects you to risk your life.
I expect that of myself. The thing is, it used to be easier. When I didn't know what it's like to be tortured, what it's like to hear the screams of others and be unable to do anything.
You could have escaped at any time.
I know, but I was still terrified. What if they fetter me in real Dimeridian? You won't always be there to help.
Don't like this at all, but you seem determined. Not about to let you deal with it alone.
Thank you.
The servant. How are you supposed to contact him?
Said I'd recognize him. He'll be in a blue tunic, have a load of keys strapped to his belt. I'm supposed to ask him about the price for his trout.
Gotta be kidding me. He tell you to come holding a red rose?
He doesn't mention flowers. But I won't refuse if you feel like giving me some.
It's a fish market, Triss. Be able to get you some salted cod at best. Think it'll be better if I talk to the mystery man in the blue tunic.
He's expecting to meet me.
You just wait nearby. I'll make sure that note didn't come from the witch hunters. Then you come in.
Mm-hmm. Fine. Let's meet there.
Ah. อันไหนอ่ะCOVID-19 อ๋อเนี่ย
Let's dance.
Looking to make some coin turn, hey? Where's all day?
Lots of blue jerkins. Interesting. Wanted to ask you.
Aye, how can I be of service?
Know who'll give me the best price on trout?
But taking season for trout. Buy a bucket of oysters. Please the wife like never before. Another drifter in from Temeria.
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
Like you to craft something for me. Think you can? So long.
sick of it.
โอ้โหมีแต่คนที่มีบลูเชิ้ตทั้งนั้นนะครับ
Greetings.
Yeah?
Heard you can get fresh trout around here. Cheap.
What? Trout? Touch a trout? Get chewed out. Understand? It'll give you a right bullet.
Fine servant in blue tunic has a key strap
Oh!
Do you like it?
นี่ไง
What she drinks in the evening.
Yeah? Know where I can get the best price on trout?
Perhaps. But it wasn't you I was to meet, sir.
Want to talk to the letter's recipient, I gotta be present.
Caution would advise it.
Caution's advising you not to argue right now. Trust me.
Seems I've got no choice. Come with me. This way. It's not far.
Let's go. Go, go, go.
Gonna be sick. That's getting
Bandits.
Thank you. Let's go.
โลบแรดเดอร์มันเยอะจังวะ
What did they want from you?
I've no clue. First time I've laid eyes on them. Maybe. Well, recently someone's been trying to question our messengers about the young count. Hold on. Where's Miss Marigold? You would come alone, miss.
If not for him, that trio would have dragged you in for questioning. The tall one was Valdo Morris, works for the witch hunters.
Aye, you're surely right, miss. It just weren't what I expected, since Lady Vagelbud.
So what's this about? Be straight.
Lady Vagelbud's son. He's the problem. Master Albert's taken an interest in alchemy. Temple guards got him wind.
Wouldn't worry about the guard, but since the mage hunters tried to grab you, I'd say Albert's in serious trouble.
Aye. Lady Vagelbud bought off the guardsmen, since the hunters paid for every mage revealed to them.
Guardsmen took a bribe from the frightened family and whispered a word to the hunters anyway. Seems Albert needs to disappear as soon as possible.
I can arrange that. Think young Vagelbud can slip out of the house unnoticed?
Tain't that simple, sadly. Master Albert's in hiding at the Vagelbud's country estate. Lady Ingrid's got the notion she can get him out quietly. Wants to throw a lavish masquerade ball.
Am I supposed to attend? Help him escape?
Aye, we'll not manage without you, miss. Lady Vagelbud fears the help's being watched.
It's a good idea. A boisterous bash that'll distract the hunters.
Especially if even half of what I've heard about the Vagelbud's balls is true. Word is, at the last one they served 100 different desserts, and the fireworks boomed from dusk till dawn.
What with the war and all, Milady's ordained but 85 desserts this time. Won't be no candied petals or blue roses from the Zare. The roses have become dreadfully hard to come by.
Oh, I'd love to see it all.
Hope we won't have to stay till the end.
You're coming with me?
Of course I am. Not about to send you into what could prove to be the lion's den by yourself. Think about it. 85 desserts, while you're still trying to keep your waist at 22 inches.
Geralt, please. How do we get to the residence?
Your invitation. Take it. The guard at the gate will have instructions for you. You're to wear a fox mask, all right? Good luck to you.
Think we can head there now?
You're kidding, right? We have to prepare. Change clothes. Most importantly, buy our masks. I bet you can get everything we need for the ball at Eliel's shop. You know it?
Been there before. Eliel's a friend of Dandelion's. Just masks, right? Probably don't need to wear a doublet, do I?
A doublet, Geralt. And it's not up for discussion. Take care of that and come see me.
Which? I repeat, do not get me. The last individual who tried to come in on my business, it took them a month to find him. Am I being clear, Chief A?
What's the fuss about? Can you not treat me as a bit of healthy competition?
Why are you even talking to him, Duke? I've always maintained 2 smashed knees are worth 1,000 words.
Oh, get out! Glad you came.
There a problem?
A problem? There's some kind of problem here, gents. No. Just wanted you to meet my new pals before the bugger the fuck off. Because we're just parting, right?
We'll have our reckoning yet, Chief A. Soon.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got you scared, Duke? Just say the word. I'll take care of him. Take a peek at what he's got inside, then make the midget eat it. Sound good?
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right. Don't show your hides round here ever again. Well, that puts me up to the neck in fucking shite without a shovel.
What's this all about? Doing business with them?
Exactly the ploughing opposite. You see, Geralt, old pal...
About to ask me for help, aren't you?
The thing is, I sort of kind of owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance, Francis Bedlam, the king of beggars. To pay off the debt, I've made up my mind to get serious about Gwent.
Getting better by the minute.
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. The rarest of them fetch princely sums these days. Sadly, that's not exactly arcane knowledge. Got a buyer in heat for my collection, missing just 3 cards. But Duke's dregs are all over my arse, so... What do you say, Geralt?
Fine. We'll try to hunt down those cards. Which ones you need?
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and John Natalis. Devilish hard to get hold of. Duke's been trying too, hasn't had any luck.
Wait, you don't even know where to look for these cards?
Nah, it's not as bad as that. I'm betting Zed's got them. He quit fencing recently, only deals in cards now. Unfortunately, the arsewite won't talk to me. Not after I bought a one-of-a-kind Scoia'tael card out from under his nose. Would you mind going to see him?
Zed. Sounds familiar.
Big fish in the card pond. There's a shop along the south wall. And thank you, Geralt. I actually think I stand to pay off this debt now.
No problem. See you later, Zoltan.
มันมีแต่ปัญหาว่ะ
Control what you do with it.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and Ackerman-jigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Where do you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? The dancer hanging from the chandelier? And once she was completely downside up, she called you over and...
I remember.
How could you forget? And this place will be even better, I promise. That is, of course, if I can scrounge together the funds for some remodeling.
How much do you need? Maybe I can lend you the coin.
Thank you, Geralt, but I refuse to take a single crown from you. You know what they say. Fastest way to lose a friend's to loan him some coin. But a favor? That's different.
What kind of favor?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Irina, one of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Fine, but...
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Irina and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
What's he schemed up this time?
Perfect, let's go!
โอ้โหอีกกระเทยเนี่ยนะไม่อยู่ด้วย
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
So long. Slow now.
เอามายืนร้องไห้ทำไมคนเดียวล่ะนี่
I haven't the strength, Geralt. Perhaps you can talk some sense into him.
Old man knew him left me a good last time. What? He never given me nothing but floppy diddly.
ต้องเอาไปด้วยป่ะวะ
Don't know how to give, he can't refuse. Saying I'm no good at giving. To give, you got to have talent and character.
ไม่แน่ใจว่ะเดี๋ยวเซฟไปก่อน
In again.
มันเหมือนกับให้เราซื้อชุดใหม่ครับโคตรบังคับเลยกูก็มีอยู่แล้วชุดมันก็เหมือนกันนั่นแหละ optional
Mudding all over my floors.
Maybe she'll finally move
closer and root before going to trace มันเป็นกางเกงอันไหนวะเปิดมาเฮ้ยโหไกลเลย
Old man Newman left me a gift last time. What? He never did.
จำไม่ได้ว่าเป็นบูธอันไหนวะแต่เอาไปก่อนเดี๋ยวนะกูดันเก็บไปทุกอย่างเลยโอเคโอเคละเก็บ
Swinging off the hinges all day.
Oh my. Certainly took my request to heart.
Mean you weren't being serious? Still got time to change.
Don't you dare. You look great. You get everything?
Everything's ready. We can go.
A shame events like this are so rare. Without them, I'd never get to see you dressed up.
Damn doublet's chafing my armpits, and it feels like they sewed wires into this.
I'll be sure to admire your valiant suffering the whole time. Well then, shall we go?
เขาบอกว่าให้ใส่อะไรนะ Bird and Wolf ไม่ใช่เหรอใส่ผิดแล้วมั้งจำได้ว่าคำว่า Bird and Wolf ครับเพราะงั้นเราต้องใส่หน้านก
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
Your invitation, please. All's in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
Fine.
A pleasant evening to you both.
เดี๋ยวแป๊บนึงนะ
Beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages.
โอเคผมจำผิดครับผมย้อนกลับไปดูคลิปที่ตัวเองเซฟเอาไว้นะครับตอนที่ไอ้คนนั้นเขายื่น by invitation มาให้เขาบอกว่าให้เราใส่หน้ากาก Fox โอเคผมเลือกถูกละตอนแรกเหมือนเห็นคำว่า Bird อะไรสักอย่างนึกว่าให้เราใส่ Bird กับ Fox ถูกแล้ว
Is that any way to treat an old mate? Refuse to acknowledge him?
There's been a mistake. I don't know you, sir.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. I'd recognize that mane anywhere. You might play the great dame now, but before that Baron Edward something pulled you from the gutter, you were a common.
Enough. The lady said she doesn't know you.
Who's this? The new one? Older than the last, it seems. A decrepit, moss-covered prick. So, the less they can, the more they pay. Is that it?
You asked for it. Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
We weren't supposed to draw any attention.
What? Nothing happened.
I've had enough!
So dreadfully dull. It's downright painful.
On a clear day, you can see Nilfgaard's banners from the city walls.
Well?
You asked for it.
Moritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Marigold. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside for now? Do you have a way out of Novigrad? You can join us if you want.
Trace, not what we're here for.
No, it's exactly why we're here. Well, Moritz?
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive me, Marigold, but that is like allowing myself to be led by a lame duck. Farewell.
Who is that?
He's an old friend. His name's Moritz Diefenthal. I'll tell you the story later. Oh, let's look around.
Truth is, we're already your reputation precedes you economically.
Cool beer.
Ah, another challenger. Please join us. Sir Devenant just vacated his place at the table. It's rather unlikely he'll be back.
What happened to him?
Some good men took him aside to prevent him from hurting himself. So, shall we play? First, you shall face Margrave Vladimir de Cray. The man can afford to lose, so he's likely to be reckless.
Let's do it.
คือมึงก็ต้องชนะให้ได้ว่างั้นลงแต่ละใบแม่งแต้มโหดทั้งนั้นนะจบละเขาก็ยังชนะอยู่ดีครับไม่ค่อยแฟร์เลยแต่ละใบ10 แต้ม10 แต้มใครจะสู้ได้วะ
Now you must win it back. First, you shall face Margrave Vladimir de Cray. The man can afford to lose, so he's likely to be reckless.
Not in the mood.
Not in the mood to win. So, shall we play? First, you shall face Margrave Vladimir. The man can afford to...
Let's do it.
Together.
กูเหลือ3 ใบเขาเหลือ7 ใบ มันจะชนะได้ยังไงการ์ดเรามีแค่นี้ครับเราไม่ได้มีการ์ดอะไรเพิ่มที่มันดู
Now you must win it back. First, you shall face Margrave Vladimir de Cray. The man can afford to lose, so he's likely to be reckless.
โอ้พอเถอะ
Not in the mood.
ไม่ชนะมึงหรอ
To win.
การ์ดมึงโกงชิบหาย
There's a laundry in far corners. Did you know?
Excuse me a moment. Miss?
Yes, it's me. The trout buyer?
Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps we could speak somewhere in private. Thank you for agreeing to help. My valet warned me you might come with a friend. I'd prefer as few as possible knew of Albert's flight. But if you trust this man...
Like no one else.
Let's get Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to arouse any suspicions.
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret. It won't be long.
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces. As I said, he's not terribly bright.
Don't worry about that. He'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall await word from you.
Let's look for Albert.
Panther mask.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. It's another night with that whore.
Power of the eternal fire.
My husband's a supervisor.
Told him off.
Baths are in silk. I highly recommend you visit.
Well done, old chap. I'm not your son,
Mark
old
my words, I'll kick him out. It's another night with that.
Panther.
Yes, darling.
Albert Vegelbud?
Fume, my sweet. I can be Adolf Valentino.
Been to Vizima? The word is, it's more like a pigsty than a capital.
Others might sound modest, but our hunting hounds are simply the best.
They do seem fire.
Yes, they're superbly trained.
You'll not find much to do in Novigrad.
Capture sense blade and
Watch where you step.
well, it could be quite profitable.
The mage hunters will tend to you yet.
คนที่กูเพิ่งต่อยไปนี่
Albert Vegelbud?
No. I am a Black Panther.
Oh my, Count!
Your excursion to Novigrad. We should talk about it.
Oh, so you are.
Yes, when can we leave the estate?
Well, Mama said it would be best to wait until everyone's drunk. Besides, there'll be fireworks later, a jolly good distraction. Once they've begun, I shall slip away, saunter into the garden. We'll meet in the hedge maze.
Be waiting for you there.
Very well. But first, you absolutely must try the Fiorano Rosé. Absolutely.
Hope Albert hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there earlier.
Ah, now
Care to sit down for a spell? Relieved to get that mask off, if only for a little. Great view from here, and there's even wine. It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception. Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
So, does this mean it's a good time to ask you about...
Yes?
About that mage we met earlier?
Ah, Maritz. What do you want to know?
Got the impression he doesn't exactly like you.
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than his leader.
See, but you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novigrad.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
Personal charm. That's what it's about.
Careful, that sounded like a compliment.
Glad it did.
Oh. Are you trying to...
Someone's coming.
Is it Albert?
No, just some lost guest. Shh.
He must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark. Inchu, inchu, biag broga. Inch by inch, little frog.
Shh, let's go.
Oh. I sure hope the other guests don't get drunk as quickly as I did.
Sooner we get out of here, the better.
Oh no. I plan to have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first. I hear the statues there are completely, entirely...
Entirely what?
Nude. Come on, Geralt.
Triss, wait.
Geralt, coming? Geralt, coming?
Careful.
Miss Marigold, at last! So sorry we are forced to meet under such incredibly inopportune circumstances.
You can say that again.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it another time. I absolutely must show you my alchemical formulae.
Anyone follow you?
I don't believe so.
Just in case, you two switch masks. We'll go first. Geralt will follow right after.
Saddled horses await in the stables.
Good. Meet you there.
Albert! Why do you hide? Albert!
are. So, about this private show.
Under any other circumstances, I'd give you the full Monty.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Albert Vagel.
Please, step away, miss.
Nobility's not towards young Count. Try anything, and you will get bruised.
Doubt it. Come on, come closer.
โอ้ยุบสองเองเหรอ
Oh, I've begun to worry.
Everything's fine. You should probably send someone to clean up the garden before any guests wander in there.
I'm to send servants to the garden?
Yes.
I shall see to it. And you must hurry.
Everything set?
Yes. Got your swords back from the guard. And Ingrid gave me the coin. It's more than I expected. Stunning more.
Excellent. So where will we get away to?
You? Nowhere. It's finally possible, probably even, that we can get all the mages out of the ground. You know where to find me if you want to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
What happened at the fountain? It was my fault. I know. The wine went straight to my head. I'm so sorry.
Triss, don't apologize.
Miss Marigold.
We need to go.
I know. Be careful.
มีสตรีทที่ไหนอะไหนอะ โนวิงการ์ดยังไม่บอกที่ครับ
His house. Not good.
But I paid in advance the entire month.
You did, but you paid the old price. The risk is greater now, and so should the reward be. The risk is greater now, and
I'm out of coin.
But you do something else, dear.
Give us the necklace and get out of here.
Hands off or I'll cut him off.
Geralt, you don't need to.
I want it. Grab your things and let's go.
Get out! Now!
When I need your help, I'll ask for it.
What? Are you angry?
Angry? No. But they deserve the necklace. They risked a lot just by sheltering me.
I was worried about you. City's crawling with hunters.
I know. We had everything in place. We were ready to sail. But the hunters moved faster. They locked all the gates, placed guards at every corner, all in one night. Then they started searching the city, street by street, house by house. They stopped anyone who seems even slightly suspicious. Mostly it's common folk, rabbit charms, or lucky horseshoes. But sometimes they get it right. Arrest actual mages.
How can I help?
Everything's falling apart. I don't know where to start. I should get all the mages to the docks as soon as possible. Get them aboard the ship. But Bert told an enemy have yet to show up at the meeting point.
Bertolt and Denise. Who are they?
A young couple. He's an alchemist. Had a practice in Gildor. She studied at Aretusa. I'm worried the people who hid might have turned them in. See? My hopes weren't all bad.
Won't be easy getting to the port. Lots of guardsmen in the streets.
So we won't take the streets. In case of trouble, we were all to meet at Kingfisher. There's a passage into the sewers from the cellar, and apparently those can get all the way to the docks.
I know they're the red sewers. Won't run into any hunters there, but that doesn't mean it'll be safe.
That's why I'm asking you. I need you to find the way to the docks, clear the path for the others, and do it quickly. The hunters could figure out our plan any minute. Now you understand my predicament?
Help to put all the others at risk, or go straight to Kingfisher, abandon the two to certain death.
What do I do, Geralt?
should help me since Bertolt. To write them off like that, it'd be cruel.
Fine. But then we need to go now. Clock's ticking.
Lead the way.
Not far. In the distance. Now, quiet, girl. Rather not draw attention to themselves. Patrol. Can't see this. Well.
This is them, just as I said. She's in the witchcraft too. Good work. Take him. No, we've done nothing wrong. Right. Hear that several times again. What about my reward? Oh, miracle. I'm the witch. Round 2.
You all right? Can you walk?
Yes.
I'll not leave here. I'm no fool. Have you seen what's happening out there? They'll catch us before we can reach the port. Catch us and kill us.
We're going now.
Go.
Thanks. We need to join the others as soon as possible.
ได้ดาบอะไรมาด้วยครับโอ้โหคือ 75%ฮิตดาเมจโบนัสเลยนะนั่นน่ะไม่ใช่น้อยๆนะนั่นน่ะทำไมมันดีจังทำไมมันดีกว่าชาวบ้านเขาแบบให้รีลิกมันก็นะเดี๋ยวแป๊บนึงนะครับกินน้ำ
Two more! Grab them!
Have you checked the sewers beneath Kingfisher?
No. Didn't think we'd have to take that route. To think a year ago, guardsmen bowed to mages they passed in the street. Now we have to leave the city like rats.
You could stay. You'd manage it somehow.
The others will never make it without me.
raptors in sight. Everything seems in order.
You're here already. You should have
Damn it. We took too long.
Too long? We set out to rescue two people.
Yes. And lost one.
Knew exactly what he was signing up for.
Small comfort. This is no time to mourn. Come with me. This way, girl.
Trish? What happened upstairs? Is everything all right?
No. Everything's not all right. Geralt, wait a minute. I need to see something.
My tears, my dear. You shouldn't worry yourself. Time is completed.
Guess you must have worried quite a bit.
No, I was not worried.
You fleeing to get here too?
No, but I am helping the other set up. Really hard.
I know you. You don't have a heart, bleeding or otherwise.
I'm surprised at your insight into my acting. No, more serious note. I look forward to having friends in Kavir, especially keeping tantrums. This is my master's bit. We'll talk later.
We waited long to escape. Till we could make sure Kavir would take us. Till we could acquire enough oil to hire a ship. Till we could find a captain we could trust. We waited too long. There's no more time for hesitation. We must leave no bread today. This is madness. Hunters stand on every corner. So we'll get to the port through the sewers. Geralt will clear a safe path for us.
They'll catch us anyway. You'll see. They'll catch us and kill us.
Perhaps. In which case we'll die with dignity. Weapons in hand. Not tied to a stake, begging for mercy.
If the need arises, I'll defend you. You can also count on my help. Yes. The help of the lady spy. Wenham's right-hand man. That was long ago, sir. You raised that madman. You taught him to kill. You...
This is no time to set the past wars. End discussion.
Gonna enter the sewers now. I'll signal when the path's clear. You follow my trail and don't stray from it, no matter what.
I go Geralt. You, Dijkstra, go to the port and see that everything's in order with the ship.
On my way.
We'll meet there. I hope.
Trish, really want to go with me? No offense, but...
Offense taken. Stop talking and lead the way.
Oh, Trace.
I'll drop my man for good. Get out alive.
You can't do what you've got Gravity and the church against you. They want Matt to banish us along with them.
Master Witch.
Perhaps if we turned ourselves in, the hunters would be yesterday.
A bit torture, I bet.
Have you heard about this? Well, it's a bench with rolls.
Who are you?
No.
Vague white wolf. I bow before you.
Thanks for helping.
No need to take a meeting. Really.
No, there is. You don't know how many they have someone you can rely on to protect the city.
It's all right. It'll be over soon.
Soon.
Silver sword.
The library. Tris, found an exit. We'll come back later.
No, we won't. I leave no Friday, remember?
I remember. Just had a hard time coming to grips with it.
Come on. We should hurry.
Rats.
Rat. The rats. Oh. กมมันจะเป็นอิสระมากไปป่ะมึงเจอเหวอะไรมึงก็หยุดให้กูหน่อยแม่งไม่ใช่ว่าวิ่งผ่านไปได้ทุกที่ไร้ขอบเขตWait a minute โอ้โหแม่งโหลดโคตรนานเลยนี่ผมนั่งคิดอะไรไปตั้งไกลล่ะหันกลับมาอีกทีมึงยังโหลดไม่เสร็จอีกเหรอวะชิปนั่งเหม่อคิดอะไรไปเรื่อยคิดไปตั้งเยอะแล้วนะจนว่าเอ้ยทำไมมันนานจังวะว่าเกมค้างแล้วมั้งเนี่ยแค่กูตกเหวตาย
Hear that? What is it?
Rats.
Nothing to fear.
Depends how many there are.
อีกแล้วอ่ะมันคือทอร์ช
body's pale, dried out. Wounds around neck and shoulders.
Yeah.
Lantern still lit. Died recently from bites to the neck.
Luckily.
Steady source of income. Come on, Moscow. Go.
Finally. You bloody took long enough.
Did you have time to look around? How's the ship?
Creaky piece of junk. Wood's rotting, sails are prone to rip like an old pair of knickers, and the...
Will we make it to Veer?
Provided you don't run into any storms.
I'll signal the others to come.
Any help? Can I play the violin for you? Fetch some flowers and bonbons?
Don't meddle with other people's lives.
Sorry, I must. It's my profession. So, will you ask us to stay?
Why do you even care?
I adore love stories. Especially the ones that end happily ever after.
Hunters! Hunters approaching!
Hold the ship! We want them alive!
ดาบในตำนาน
I don't know how to...
No time for courtesies, my dear. Get on board.
One last farewell. Thank you. I'll never forget what you did for me. And what we had together.
Stay with me.
Carol, not this again. Especially not here. Not now.
Miss Marigold, we got a sail.
Please.
We had our chance, but let it go.
I love you.
Miss Marigold, we're casting up.
Well made. At least you tried. The sorceress turned me down once. Want to hear the story?
Go for it. What's the harm?
As you know, my heart fluttered for Philip Reinhardt back when we both served Dania. One day, I doused myself in fragrance like a whore in a heat wave, put on a pinstripe doublet, they made me slim, you know. And I went to her, told her, Philippa, we've so much in common, and so on. Know what she said?
Baby stripes has slimmed you down enough.
No. She said, Geralt, turn around.
Not in the mood for jokes.
No, I'm serious. Turn around.
Twist? Oh,
Trace. I thought.
So did I. But I changed my mind.
What the hell?
Thank you. I'm grateful.
Dijkstra, no offense, but...
Leaving, already gone.
Let's go somewhere. I know a spot where we watch the ships.
Lead the way.
เดี๋ยวดิเมื่อกี้กูเจอดาบในตำนานมึงไอสัตว์มึงจะข้ามช็อตนี้ไปเลยเหรอไม่ให้กูเก็บก่อนจบเลยกูอดแดกครับของมันดรอปอยู่ตรงนั้นน่ะมันไม่ใช่ในตำนานหรอกเป็นลิลิกอะไรสักอย่างในเกมนะครับ
They're safe now, right?
Yes, you can stop worrying, really.
Oh, you're right. Just hard to believe it's over and done with. I've dreamt of this moment for months.
Is how you imagine things?
No. I imagined I'd be on a ship with the rest of them, and you'd be on shore, waving a handkerchief, maybe.
I hope you don't regret it, that things have gone differently.
Well, they say Kavir is lovely this time of year, but I prefer you.
Not surprised. I'm pretty lovely this time of year, too.
I won't disagree. We might still go there one day, when it's all over.
I don't know. Kavir seems so far away, end of the world, really.
Maybe you're right. So how do you vision our future?
I'll be Grand Master of the Order of the Flaming Rose. You'll be High Priestess of Melitele. We'll live happily ever after, a horde of kids around us.
Oh, no. Won't get out of it that easy. I asked you a serious question. Where do you see us in, let's say, 5 years?
This is how I see it. We're living in a small town where everybody knows everybody else. You've got practice brewing potions, that sort of thing.
And what are you doing? Running around swamps, killing grounds?
No. I'm sitting on the porch in a rocking chair, smoking my pipe, listening to the clink of your vials as you work inside.
That's simple?
Mm-hmm. That's simple.
I miss this Geralt, you know?
Meaning?
Well, the Geralt who's not afraid to open up to me. Tell me what he really feels, what he wants.
What I want. One more thing.
Shh. I know.
Look, they're signaling us. It's a message. A
K B
R. It makes no sense.
It's code. What did you expect?
Thank you, Geralt, for this, and for what you said at the port.
I should have said it long ago.
So, what happens now? Afraid it's a bit too early for happy ever after.
I've got to find Ciri. I'm close. I will find her, or someone who knows what happened to her.
Where will we meet?
Can only think of one place where both witches and sorceresses are welcome.
Careworn. Haven't been there in a while. So, I guess I'll see you, Witcher. I'll miss you. A lot.
I'll miss you too. Men's fragrance, acrid sweat, and chestnut balm for aching joints. Dijkstra.
Ah, those witches' senses. Can't hide a damn thing from you lot.
Same seems to be true for you. Will you ever leave me alone?
Someday, sure. Once I no longer need you.
Dijkstra, what are you plotting this time?
What would you say? How many mages did you say altogether?
Don't know. Didn't count. 30, maybe, give or take a few.
And how many would you say remain in the north? How many alchemists, healers, herbalists? 2,000? 3?
Doing the population count? Is that it?
No, I'm concerned. In Novigrad they had us. We were here. But who saved those in Rimba? Banard, Ardcraig, Gullet. You know damn well that damn bastard Radovid won't rest till he's killed them all. Every last one. Yennefer and Triss included.
Moving as speeches go. Now get to the point. Why are you telling me this?
Because I want you to help me kill Radovid.
I don't kill kings. Just not a regicide. Rumors to the contrary be damned.
I know. I'm merely asking your aid in organizing the assassination. Someone else will strike the blow.
Dijkstra. Might not have heard this, though I find that hard to believe. But witches are neutral in principle, so...
Oh, bollocks. That's a convenient excuse you lot try to hide behind every time the temperature rises. It's grown hot, my friend, and it grows hotter still. Pyres burn in every city. For mages great and small, your female friends included. For non-humans, for witches soon. Is that the north you espouse? The north you're prepared to live in? Silence. Cards close to your chest, I understand. To slay a king, it's not exactly some bloody neck contract. You think on this. Think on what I said. And if you conclude you'd rather change the course of history instead of riding its current to hell, you come find me. At the Passiflora in the garret. I'll be waiting with my mates.
I'll think about it.
So long, Geralt.
ต่อไปใครอีกอะต่อ ซอลตานรองเท้ากูหายไปไหนวะ
She can't spells. On my honor. An elf's honor would let them make it.
You see someone, stranger?
It's Ackerman-M. Go. She teased the stomach pain. Aha!
Where are you scurrying to, Rich? Let's see your pass.
Pass? What pass?
Kind of pass confirms you ain't no mate. Can't enter or leave Novigrad without it.
Sorry. Don't have a pass.
You scurry no further then. Next!
Hang on. How do I get one?
Start by making an offering to the church. Then you need 3 pure souls to confirm...
Let him through. Here's his papers.
What? But wait!
Not your concern. Back to your post.
Regards from Sigurd Reuben. Zoltan.
Get up.
I know we're serious.
Let's go get the lassie.
I'll do that, but I have a job for you. You need to set up Ackerman-M. That's where I'll take Siri. The Wild Hunt will attack soon afterwards. Could use you at our side.
You'll have me and my axe.
Thanks. See you at Ackerman-M. Vesemir, Eskel, Lambert are already there.
ตอนที่คุยกับเทสทำไมกูไม่เลือกชอยนี้ตั้งแต่แรกมาทำภารกิจให้เขาก่อนมันเลยยาวเลยครับ
The best stock.
No.
Very.
ไหนมันขึ้นได้อีกเหรอวะ
I'm so annoyed.
Black one, Danian. Long as they pay, a stone it is.
เวลาแป๊บนึงกูหลงทางอยู่ในนี้ขึ้นทางไหนวะมาไม่ถูกไงโอ้อะไรอีกวะนี่
Welcome to the Passiflora. No sign of recognition, right?
Greetings,
Don't fret. I'm sure I look quite different when we last saw each other.
Which was?
Oh, eons ago. You and Master Dandelion cleared 2 halflings in tow. What a smash they were, the little chaps. We recount that night to this day.
Yeah, sorry, but I'm here to...
Speak softly. I know very well why you're here. Wait. This way, please. This way. Upstairs.
Which of Geralt? Go. Boss has been right.
Bandit.
Geralt, you're here. Good.
Might have chosen a more secluded spot to plot an assassination.
It's on everyone's mind. Many would like to do it as an activity. Besides, this venue's got a tradition in this domain. Might even consider it fabled. Folka planned a revolt here. By extension, King Bride and nerds.
Comparing yourself to Folka? For as I can recall, one of our days has a bloody reputation.
A rebellion changed the course of history. That's what we have in common. In terms of blood, we aim only to shed blood. I'm pleased you're willing to play a part. Must admit it was a certain show.
Got your invitation. Decided to come. That's simple. Let's get down to business.
I believe you know my associate.
Roach, you here?
Retired intelligence officers. We have a club.
Defended the king once. Ready to assassinate another now.
Proud of it. I considered all the options found better. Radovid's proven many times using it for his own interests. When Kedwin asked for help, he invaded. When I begged to support Vizim's defense, he showed me the door. The war is its end. We've come to a decisive phase. We must act quickly. No illusions. Only a dead Radovid means free to terror.
All right. What do you want from me?
One of our co-conspirators ventured out to use his former. He's not returned. Yet the plan's success hinges on what he's learned. We've got to find him. And you're the best tracker around.
Tracker, huh? Really? Anything else you can tell me? Where this associated with last seen, for instance?
He's travelling as a journeyman, itinerant cobbler, that's his cover. He was first to venture across the Pontar, most probably did so by the Redanian checkpoint, with a man there who should know more, calls himself Gregor.
Fine, I'll talk to Gregor.
Thank you. And try not to draw too much attention. If you can, remember, the future hinges on the success of this mission. The future of Temeria. The future of the North.
I know. I'll try not to fuck it up. See ya.
We're counting on you, Geralt. Anyone see you on me?
No, not about serenity and your lack.
Off the street, I mean.
No.
I'm not nervous, just cautious. A trait you ought to
Daily plot ตกลงกูจะคุยกับมันได้ไหมเนี่ย
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Wasn't sure I should ask you. Still not. What the hell? I could honestly use some help.
Oh, my help.
Very interesting. Do tell.
Wild Hunt's gonna take care of more soon. It's a sure thing. Looking for people, resources, anything that'll help them.
The Wild Hunt? Don't tell me you believe that nonsense.
Hard nonsense. Gotta taste it. A painful taste. On my own skin.
Sorry, Geralt, but I've my own pile of problems just now. Not recovered my lost property. Your help, you might remember, left much to be desired. So I don't owe you shit.
Okay.
Geralt, safe and sound.
Could use your help, Cameron. You can take Ciri there. Wild Hunt's bound to appear soon after.
Geralt, we've known each other for a while. You know I'd never turn you down normally. But right now I've some troubles. A hideout that is no more, a weapon shipment that failed to make its destination. This, drilling a hole in my gut. I'll go nowhere till I resolve at least the last.
Okay.หิวข้าวอ่ะเดี๋ยวไปหาข้าวกินก่อนนะครับกลับมาต่อเอาละฮะผมหลังจากกินอิ่มแล้วก็มาลุยต่อครับ The Witcher แต่ช่วงนี้ลุยต่อเนื่องเครื่องไม่ร้อนน่ะร้อนเนี่ยมันก็เหนื่อยอยู่นะมันใช้เวลาหักโหมเล่นเยอะไปครับบางทีมันก็รู้สึกฝืนมากไปหน่อยครับเล่นต่อเนื่องหลายชั่วโมงแต่ก็นะคืออยากจะจบนะอยากจะจบในความรู้สึกแบบไม่ได้รีบต้องรีบแบบเฮ้ยจบเร็วๆดีจบเร็วๆไม่ใช่ขนาดนั้นนะครับก็เล่นไปด้วยความแบบดื่มด่ำนะแต่ก็ต้องดำเนินไปเรื่อยๆเพื่อที่จะให้มันจบได้นะครับแบบยังเสพดื่มด่ำความสุขอะไรอย่างนี้ความสนุกถ้ารีบจบรีบซื้อรีบเล่นรีบจบมันไม่มีความหมายอะไรแบบนั้นมันจะด้อยคุณค่ามันเปล่าๆต้องอยู่ในพื้นฐานความสนุกด้วยนะคือถ้า
Looking for Gregor.
You found him? Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia. Dijkstra sent me.
Been expecting someone. Let's take a walk.
คือถ้าเมื่อกี้พูดค้างไว้คือถ้าไม่เล่นเนี่ยมันก็ไม่จบสักทีครับแล้วผมก็จะขี้เกียจดองแล้วก็สลับไปเล่นเกมอื่นอะไรเงี้ยกลัวความรู้สึกนี้เลยต้องเหมือนกับเปิดแม่งเดี๋ยววิเชอร์แหละบังคับตัวเองนะครับไม่ให้แวะเกมอื่นมันจะได้ไปกันอย่างต่อเนื่องเพราะถ้าไปเกมอื่นนะไม่กลับมาอีกครับเดี๋ยวก็ไม่กลับมาอีกเป็นเดือนเลยอ่ะว่าจะลืมปุ่มลืมแล้วมานั่งรื้อฟื้น
Just humans at each other's throats. That's not Radovid's fault.
Who do you think set down the laws that mean folk hang for such offences?
Let's talk. Must know why I'm here.
it's about our cobbler friend. Yeah, he came through here on his way out. Didn't come back though. Patrol went out yesterday, reported an abandoned cart a ways off the road. Aimed to go out there, see if it's his. Couldn't get away.
Thanks. Good enough to start with. Farewell.
Hold on. You got a pass? Won't get back through without one.
Yeah, I got one.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks. See ya.
นี่ครับโชว์เมเกอร์แวกอน
Your rock. Probably find you hanging from a branch in the woods soon.
Oh! Yo.
Move it. Let's go. Faster.
Shoemaker ตอนแรกผมไม่อ่านว่าชอที่แปลว่าชายฝั่งอันนี้ชูครับคนทำรองเท้า
Cart doesn't look damaged.
Wagon.
Strange. Need to look around. Might find something. Signs of a scuffle. Somebody got knocked out, dragged off. A shoe. Something tells me I'm on the right trail. Wonder where its wearer is. What's he doing here? Greetings.
Away go, witchy go. You did pick me.
I can see that. Just wondering how those shoes is wound up here.
Here you did grow. Like the mushroom.
Shoes don't sprout from the ground. You see who left them behind here?
Speak no wrong. Oh, anger gets Og and Pog.
Og and Pog. Those your friends?
Finderinger's great Og Pog. Human finder on big suited cards. Suited big like so.
What did they do to this human?
Og Pog man's cover to take. They're over.
Do you eat him?
Nah, no. Body man's, stringy man's, blah. Augie make man's suited make. Fog, Pog and Rog suited make.
So long. Troll cave must be nearby.
นี่บอกว่าต้มรองเท้ากิน
Should have known. Who better to teach trolls how to cuss?
Geralt, my, been bloody years.
This hole.
Relax, Og. This bugger's an old friend of mine.
Bugger friend on town. A wheeze in soup throw.
I'd make for an awfully veiny morsel.
Right, true that. Just look at the plowing bastard. Naught but skin and bones. Well, gentle trolls, high time I travelled on. You, practice what I taught you. Give you a fucking exam next time I come through.
Can't let no go. Tell her sit. Sit ass down. Tell her suck cock shoesies make.
Got no time to negotiate with trolls. Step aside, Taller.
Sod off. Truth be told, you didn't have to kill her.
Looking for apprentices?
Fucking hell. Them? Don't even think about it. I'd kill myself with those idiots. But they were likable, as idiots go.
Didn't have time for nonsense.
Just happened to be passing through? Or did someone send you to find me?
วิ่งได้ไหมอ่ะโอ้ชูเมเกอร์
Thanks again, Geralt. I'll take it from here. And I'll be sure to tell Roach and Dijkstra how you sliced up those dim-witted cocksuckers. As I see it, they'll be so impressed they'll shit themselves.
So what'll you do now?
What do you mean? Head back to Novigrad. Dijkstra, Roach, and I have got a master plan to set in motion.
I'll ask again. Details.
Forgive me, mate, I'm ploughing calm. See, were it just up to me, I'd spill it loud and proud. You're trustworthy like no one else I know. But I'm not on my own. So, bloomin' unilateral decisions are out of the question. Trap stays shut, I'm afraid.
Right. Gotcha. Tell me, you were a fence in Vizima. How'd you become a cobbler?
Picked the least suspicious profession. The fence thing, shite cover. Pissed too many folk off. I didn't need the attention. It's all about being an innkeep. You meet a lot of folk, you know, tossers mostly, are willing to talk about all sorts of things. Problem is, you're tied down like a mutt on a chain. One and the same yard all the time.
Whereas a cobbler travels everywhere.
Better believe it. Even cobbled together this fancy rolling stall.
Lovely.
Bloody bullseye. I've made a small fortune out of it since the war started. Those pricks in uniform are always marching. Know what happens when their cocksucking boots disintegrate? Their feet bleed, blister up. Not a soldier out there wouldn't sell his mother for a comfy pair of combat boots.
So long, Taller. And good luck.
Oh, I could bloody use it. Radovid's one crafty all with a clap. But we'll figure a way round that twat. Soon the whole bloody North will be blathering about how he got fucked.
Careful it's not also blathering about 3 assassins, drawn and quartered.
Fear not, Geralt. We know what we're doing. Farewell.
Job. แค่นี้เองเหรอ Daily Plot Experience มึงส้นตีนมาไม่ต้องมีม้าก็ได้นะเดี๋ยวกูก็วิ่งถึงแล้วแม่
Go, go.
No Wingard
We'll pay for the free Temeria with our blood. Damn them!
Oh!
It's true you killed kings. You and our commander.
When this is all over, I aim to open a whorehouse in
Now,
Vizima.
witches, they can't catch the
With
pox.
shaggy rugs on the
that
wall.
Geralt of Rivia, safe and sound.
mentioned you have a problem.
It's Vess. She took a couple of lads across the river. She plans to hit the Black Ones at Mulberdale.
So, sounds about like what guerrilla fighters do.
Yes, when they're ordered to. Whereas I forbade her from leaving camp. Indefinitely.
All right, so you've got a problem. Insubordination. What am I supposed to do about it?
I doubt Vess has entered the village. More likely she and the boys lie in wait in the woods nearby. We must find her before she attacks and stop her. You're a good tracker. Help me.
Count me in.
Thanks, Geralt. I'll owe you a favor. Meet me in Velen beneath the Hanged Man's tree. It's just a short jaunt from there to Mulberdale.
Oi, clumsy yours.
ขโมยได้ปะวะได้ไหม
Best beware of the other side of the river.
It's the village below. Black with Nilfgaardians already. They're preparing to execute folk.
No sign of Vess.
Well, she may be impetuous, but she's not stupid. She's waiting for her moment. Probably attack after dusk once... Shh! What now?
A trio, lightly equipped, sneaking closer. Over there, near the...
Death to the Black Ones!
Ebne! Circa!
Looks like we're too late.
Geralt, we have to help. Follow me.
aiสักอย่างเลือนไม่ลดเลยอะ
God damn it, Vess. Have you gone completely mental? You ignore my orders, go off on a suicide mission, and instead of donning a breastplate, you dash into battle, shirt open, navel and whatnot exposed.
You're not my father, Roach. You've no right to tell me what to wear.
But I am your commander, and you will obey me. Guerrilla warfare. Warfare! It involves armies, for fuck's sake.
I could not abandon them. They helped us.
It's a soldier's job to kill, Vess, not save, not rescue. If that is not to your liking, join the Sisters of Melitele, study to be a healer. Fucking hell. Give me your weapon. You'll get it back when you wise up, if you wise up. Move out!
Ren.
Uh-oh. Got yourselves a prisoner.
We don't take prisoners. You took my weapon, Roach. So I must manage with my bare hands.
Leave him alone. There are corpses enough here.
What?
You heard me.
I did, and I can't believe it. He came here to murder civilians. He's seen us. Will you have him return to his camp and report?
Emir knows we can kill his men. Let him learn that we can also show mercy.
Roach is right. Besides killing a defenseless...
What is it with you, Roach? Did the Witcher take your stones? They're sadists. He's the occupier.
I will explain later. You, Nilfgaardian, piss off.
Morentai. Nes dirmad ava.
Go, before I change my mind. We should go before a patrol comes along. Thank you, Geralt. Ever need any help, you know where to find me.
มันดีกว่าหมดเลยวะ